Just kidding. Take two. Yes, that video decided that I needed to be done. So I'll just end this. This is what the other one is posting, but I'll just complete this. I just wanted to tell you guys the baths, the cleansing baths, the prosperity baths, and all of that. You can find them usually, like I go local. I found the local like magic stores, the local like places that, you know, sell candles, they sell baths, they sell all types of stuff. And really it's just salt and different herbs and different, they have different herbs. They have like little pieces of, I don't know everything that it has in it, but I get them somewhere local. But you can order these on online already put together, so I don't have to make them myself. I don't make them, but I do like local people who make them versus me. You can go to, I believe there's some websites that you can order from. I think somebody can tell you in the comments some of the places you can order candles and bath salts and all of that. But a regular bath with salt is helpful. Anyway, just using Epsom salts is good. Like I don't need these kits, but I like them. And sometimes they have spells with them, and I'm not afraid to explore that. I know that when I chant, it's very powerful for me. Just like affirmations and mantras work for me when I repeatedly chant them. The bath and the spells work the same way. So I really enjoy the prosperity one. Yeah, I've been able to manifest, but I think it's the same as setting your intention and being open to receive is the reason why it works with whatever you do, whether you do a bath, whether you do a ceremony, whatever it is that you do, and just setting that intention and being open to receive is how you can produce any result that you want in your life. So I just truly believe that you don't need that, but if you want that, I think it's fun. I think it's great. I would explore your local. Just look up little like local magic shops that sell sage, that sell oracle cards or tarot cards or candles, and look up, check them out on Facebook and make sure it's what you want, and then go and explore them, because I find the local just gives me a good feel, and it builds that community local and support, and people are like you, and I'm really friendly with the people, and typically when I walk in, they already know what I'm looking for before I say anything. They can read my energy. So it really is simple, and I like to use simple methods because all of the power that we're looking for is inside of ourselves. And that is my goal with this group, is helping you to activate your own individual internal power and not to look outside of yourself to do these things. So if you're wondering about the challenge and things that we're doing, we're going to be activating the powers within yourself, and it's using and activating certain parts of your brain, and any gifts that you may already have are going to become apparent, or you're going to be able to strengthen and control, because I believe when you see yourself control something small in this way, using a gift, it empowers you to try more and more. So I feel as though when you go through the challenge and you see that you're able to do these things that are almost magical, you're able to feel the different energies and stuff that you were able to produce and the things that you were able to do, then it will empower you to want to learn more and grow more and to stop hiding inside of yourself and your gifts. And that is my mission in helping you do this. It's not to tell you to buy a bunch of stuff to activate your gifts. You guys, we all have gifts. Is seldomly do we use the parts of our brain and our subconscious to access them. And we all have different gifts and different abilities in different ways, but I feel like we can strengthen the parts that we don't have to be stronger when we are open to receive them, if that makes sense. So if it makes sense to you, and if you understand that, if you feel that, and if you're ready for that, let me know in the comments. Drop me some hearts, drop me some emojis. I hope that you plan on participating when we do the challenge, and it's not this week, but next week. And let me know more questions and things that you have, more experiences. Let me know if you like hearing these stories of my experiences. Guys, I've been experiencing these things since I was a baby, really, but I can remember them strongly from about 18 months or so, 2 years. And I can remember very real things and visions and all of that. I've been having these experiences since that age. So that's a long, long time. I don't know if I'm willing to share how many years exactly that is. I don't know. I might have you guys thinking I'm younger. That's fine too. But it's been a long time. So I have stories that I can share because I feel like we are empowered through other stories. It makes sense. It makes you feel less alone in your own personal stories and empowers you to share your stories too. So if you like hearing them, I would love to share them. And I think this is my fun time. Yeah, Jenny, you knew before you were one. I believe I do too, but I can definitely, I think the most impactful ones I can remember was like 18 months, almost like 2 for me. The ones before that, like I do remember seeing things, but I'm like, I don't know that it's exciting to hear. But I definitely remember seeing shit in the crib. Isn't that crazy? Like, I think babies and children are more able to see and to experience spiritual encounters because they are not conditioned. They are not conditioned to talk it away and not conditioned to suppress. So they just see. If you see something, you see it. And that's the way they're very open. And I feel like that's why they're able to experience. And that's why people lose their gifts as they get older as well. And they lose parts of their gifts. It's because they've learned to numb and suppress. Guys, I really believe too that if you step into using your gifts, if you step into strengthening your gifts and you incorporate them in your own unique way, that is your uniqueness. That is your uniqueness. No, whatever it is that you do, even if you're in corporate, even if you are in business, I don't care if you're a health coach, if you, or whatever it is you do, I don't care what it is you do, you can incorporate your gifts into what you do because it's who you are. It's who you are. And by being all of yourself, it makes you unique. It makes you powerful. It makes you you. So I believe so strongly into, and you're going to be happier and you're going to be freer and more liberated. Because here's the thing, I was successful before accepting my gifts. So my gifts weren't needed to be explored before I was successful, but I am happier now that I have accepted myself. Yes, I have been my biggest block. Yes. Same here. I'm raising my hand with you. I have always been my biggest block. And also, let me share with you while I'm live, I will say that my gifts are stronger when I don't numb myself in other ways. So like, for instance, if I'm really stressed, my gifts are not as strong when I am extremely stressed. My gifts are not upset. When I'm sad, when I'm extremely sad or extremely angry, my gifts are heightened. But when I'm extremely stressed, my body tenses up and so do my gifts. Also, when I self-numb with, like, I don't know if you guys know, but coffee and processed foods are numbing. They're very numbing. If you consume those extremely, I love me some coffee. Starbucks for me is heaven. But if I'm overdoing it, like let's say I keep going back to get more coffees because like I'm upset about something or I'm stressed about something or I'm trying to stay up and I really need my sleep. If I keep going back to that, my gifts are suppressed straight up. And I don't suggest that because your gifts are meant for you. And I don't suggest, like I said, I share lots of stories of how I can suppress them. And it's one thing if you're not ready to deal with or see certain parts of it, but you're still accepting other parts. It's another thing when you're trying to just push the whole damn thing aside. And I don't suggest that. It's just not good for you as a person. So the coffee does reduce your ability to tap into your gifts, caffeine. At least for me, and processed foods. When I am really trying to tap into my intuition and tap into my psychic abilities more, when I'm wanting to play with them and explore them, I actually, my body rejects a lot of meat. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but it really rejects it. Like I literally can't taste it. Like the taste is horrible. So my body stops eating it a lot. But even if I can eat the meat, and I try to eat it, I still can't take the processed foods. It will not taste good to me because I feel as if that clouds your intuition and other things. So if you really want to activate, eating a really healthy and fueling your body with really great foods is a good start to that. And it's good for you. Even though like I really like to eat a donut and I'm going to eat a damn donut. But I'm just saying one donut won't kill you, but 12 might. 12 might block your gifts a little bit. So just so you know. But other than that, let me know in the comments and in the group. I'll be hanging out a little bit this evening and doing some of the things and doing some of the errands. Hayden was asleep, and this was glorious because I had quiet while we did this. But I'll be hanging out a little while if you want to chit chat. But thank you so much. Oh, is it people? Oh, I forgot to mention that. Jenny, before I sign off, I am going to mention that to other people. If you are surround yourself around toxic people, I mean toxic, if you are constantly, and that's stress, that's another form of stress. If you are constantly in a state of stress and overwhelm, it will block your gifts as well. So watch who you surround yourself with. And oh, I'm so glad you loved it. I am so happy that you popped on. And I think, who else is on? Say hi to me so I know you're here. I don't know who's watching. If you don't say hello, say hello. Hey, Jalen. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's the toxic people. Toxic people are like, they are gift killers. Like your gifts will definitely not be as charged when you are surrounding yourself around toxic energy. So you need to make sure you're clearing that energy and removing your association so much with those people because they're not good for you in general. But I hope you enjoyed everything. Hey, I am signing off, but please, please, please watch the replay because I shared some really good stuff. And this is part 2 because part 1, apparently I was talking too much and my phone and my computer just like decided to tell me to be quiet. So yeah. Yes, exactly. And it can be lonely, but not if you find your people. And I see a comment that said it can be lonely, but important to cut off toxic people. Find your people. I encourage you to find your people. Find your people. Surround yourself. That's why I like local shops for getting my salts and my candles. I'm surrounding myself with my people. And I feel less alone and less isolated when I surround myself around people who get me and who get it without me having to explain. And finding groups like this one is really helpful to finding people who are also experiencing and who understand your gifts and surrounding yourself in that way. And when you're open to your gifts, the right people will be magnetized to you without you even realizing. So a key is accepting yourself and self-acceptance first, and then the right people will come to you as well. So I enjoyed, I love our chats, guys. So I will definitely be on a few times this week. So look for my live videos. It's usually probably going to be around this time of day, typically for me, like around between like 5:30 and like 8, because sometime in there, Hayden gets tired of his mama for a little bit. And so it's easier for me to do a live, because I don't know if you caught my stories yesterday, but it was a shit show, y'all, because he was like all up in the camera, knocking it over. Like, yeah, you saw real mom life in that one. So if it's still up there, you should check it out because it's hilarious. But I will not be doing lives that way. So I look forward to chatting with you guys inside the group. I love you. Thank you so much for watching and for being you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.